Is this recording? Alright guys, here's my trade recap for today, May 21st, Thursday. Got a 1 to 2 and then re-entered and then lost. So yeah, did not follow my rules. I have been on a win streak, so it is true what they say: when you go on a win streak, you're gonna feel too confident. And the reason I took that second trade is because I feel too confident. Alright, let's get into it. So I actually took it on gold because M&Q was pretty choppy at the start of New York session, but there was a decent trade here, which happened same time I took the gold trade, but I just shifted my focus on gold because it just looked much cleaner and it was at a better level than NQ. So yeah, so if we go to gold, as you can see, there is a 4-hour gap right here, so I'm expecting price to reject off of this 4-hour gap and deliver higher, and price ended up going lower into this 15-minute gap here. Now I was looking at both markets. I noticed that around 7:30, after 7:30, we had a major rejection off of this 15-minute gap here, as you can see with this wick, and so I decided to go into the lower time frame. As you can see here, we made a huge wick with this 7:30 candle, so I decided to go into the lower time frame, look for an IFVG because it looked very solid to me. We're inside of a 15-minute gap, which is also and we're also tapping into and we're also delivering off of a 4-hour gap, so it looked like a very good long setup. So we had a 2-minute gap here, waited for an inversion of that 2-minute gap, entered on the retest after the candle closed, and yeah, I got a 1 to 2 on that setup, but I decided to enter. Oh yeah, and I went break even right here after we got a candle close above this level here, and yeah, could have went for a 1 to 3. And yeah, so let me explain this break even. So oh yeah, and also I was confident on the longs because we had a bunch of low resistance liquidity here. And so we ended up edging this 1-hour gap because this was also my target. So I was expecting price to go back to that 1-hour gap and then deliver lower. So when I saw that we formed this 5-minute bullish gap here, I was expecting IFVG out of this 5-minute gap. And that's exactly what happened, but ended up stopping me out. So we returned back to this 5-minute gap. We had a 1-minute IFVG here, entered on the retest of that gap, and my plan was to go break even right away, right here, but this candle right here was so fast that I couldn't go break even. It literally just wicked at this wick here and then head straight back down. And what's crazy is after this we formed a 15-minute gap, which was the more ideal setup. So we had a 5-minute here. Right after I got stopped out, we formed a 15-minute gap here, and we had a much better setup. But I didn't want to risk losing again, so I didn't enter because only 2 trades for the day. Y'all know that. And yeah, 1-minute IFVG. This is under 8+. That's a 1 to 3, man. Yeah, so that's it for today. 250. Got my 3rd winning day. Hopefully I get a payout out of this account. Yeah, peace.